Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs. Today, we'll be looking at the Daimyo and Retinue from Warlord Games. While this is sold as part of their Erewhon game, these models are pretty good for pretty much any Japanese feudal-themed war game, and that's why I picked them up. Because, as we say, we like to use as many models in as many games, so I can pull up my Japanese army and use it for Warlords of Erewhon, or even Test of Honor, Daisho. So let's see what we get in this box. Hopefully everything's in there. That was surprising. So we get our miniatures here. Looks like a set of arms. Fell out of the package. A couple set of them. Thanks, Ronnie. Alright. So we've got 5 models, 5 bases, and arms everywhere. Alright, let's get this sorted and put together. Alright, so I now have the Daimyo and his retinue all put together. So I should point out that 2 individuals don't require any assembly. He will require his blade to be straightened out. These 2, you have to attach the sword arms, and given the thinness of this metal, spend some time straightening them out, especially this one. Getting the blade straight and the forearms to tie into the main body of the model was a bit much. But one thing I do like is just the lack of mold lines. So these are fresh molds. So I think the mold lines were pretty much just on the cloth on any of these models. So you see here, and a little bit on his head right there. Otherwise, very clean molds. Very good models, especially given the price. So if you imagine this set normally goes for $29 before shipping and handling or tax. You're talking $5.80 a model, so under $6 for 3 good metal models. I got them on a Black Friday sale from Warlord, and so I paid about $4.50 per model, essentially. So that's a really good price per model, given the quality and the detail of the sculpts there. The biggest issue I had with them is these are the standard Warlord plastic bases, and these guys come on a puddle. Alright, now some of them, such as this guy, his puddle's too big to fit on here. And consider I'm going to take some green stuff and mold it so there's less of a edge drop. You have to trim some of these puddles if you want to smooth it out with some green stuff to make it look like they're just standing on a slight hill. Now something I want to do is compare it to some of the older plastic sets. So let's take some of the Ashigaru. I got this from War Games Illustrated. It's one of the free sprue sets, so it's part of the reason why I put this together. Warlord does a good job giving out free sprues with War Games Illustrated. It makes me start armies, and then I have to expand them. But as you can see here, the bulk height of the various samurai models are in line with your older plastic sprue lines. So, Daimyo, at full price, I would say it's a good buy, but only buy one set. So when I was thinking about this, I was originally thinking about buying 2 sets and create 2 opposing samurai clans. However, that would mean that I would have duplicates facing off from each other, and there's plenty of other samurai models out there that in the 28mm scale. But given the price per model and the quality of the sculpts, I think it's a definite buy if you're playing Daisho, Test of Honor, Warlords of Erewhon, Ronin. Makes a good start of a war band. Alright, well, thank you for joining us at Miniature Wargaming Labs, and we'll see you next time.